so I said we were going to go over the heavy hair push-up, or the sexy push-up, and I'm going to show you that right now. I'm going to show you how to come up sexy out of that push-up. The heavy hair push-up is another staple in all of our classes, because anytime you do a spin or some pull work and you land on the floor, it's just kind of the go-to move to get you up off the floor and still in that sexy routine. So let's go over that again one more time. I'll show you a couple little tweaks to make it easier for you, and then also some, if you're noticing you're doing a couple things, just back it up and keep practicing, because it will get better. It does require a little bit of upper body strength, but it also is legs too, so it's not just arms. Okay, so anytime you are in pole class, or you're in your pole routine and you land on the floor, and land on the floor gracefully, and then you're going to go back into that heavy hair push-up. You'll always be on your tummy here. You want to bring your hands, so they shouldn't be too wide, they shouldn't be too far forward. Actually, the further back they are, the better it is. So reach those hands right underneath your armpits, not too wide, and your elbows are back, okay? You're going to bring your head down, and I want you to keep it connected to the floor the whole time. It'll slide, but don't let it come up off the floor. So I'll show you what typically tends to happen if girls go here this way. So you want to keep your head connected to the floor, just let it slide. Imagine your head is very heavy, or your hair is very heavy. You're pushing on those palms, and your butt is leading the way always. And take it all the way back. And you can outstretch your arms, take your time, and look down towards your knees, so that way your hair kind of falls forward. Look down towards your knees or between your feet here, and then add that big, voluptuous hair flip up, okay? So, and then you can add your arch back. Again, that's optional. I think in my sample video, I did a little bit of a body wave here, which is just rocking the hips, kind of like we did on the pole body wave. So leading with the chest, belly, hips, and then come back. Now the sexy up. Much easier done in shoes, which I know probably wouldn't seem that way if you've never worn the actual stilettos to pole dance in. But it actually is easier in shoes. If you are ever near a pole, I suggest you utilize that for balance to help you come up. You can do it without. I'll show you both. So first I'm going to show you without the pole. You're going to come up to your knees, and you're going to peel up one foot. And this gets a little tricky. So you're going to peel up the left foot, plant it down, and you're going to sit your booty on that foot. Okay? So even if you're barefoot, you want to plant bootay on the heel. All right? Hold it there, hand on your knee. And then this leg toe stays pointed. You're going to draw the knee in, and you're going to come up. So you're crouched here. See how it's much easier in shoes than it is barefoot? All right. So hands on the knees, and you always come up from your sexy ups, booty up, out and to the side. Okay? It's easiest if you dip your head down, push your butt out, and then come up, roll the shoulder back, and glide the hands up your legs. Okay? So I'm going to come back down and show you using the pole as well to come up sexy. Okay, same thing, just get that little bit of support. And you can actually face your pole and engage with your pole a little bit more in the routine. So you can come up, take your left leg to the left of the pole, sit it down, pull this knee out and open, sit it down, and then you can push your butt out. You can actually get a better booty up here. As your butt goes out, your head comes up towards the pole. Okay, so that, my friends, is the sexy up. I say you do that everywhere. You sexy up all over the place. Well, maybe not at your kid's school, but you get the idea. Sexy up for a fabulous pole routine. And that wraps up our Pole 101 breakdown. So hopefully that all worked out for you. I'm going to do one last video where I put it all together, talking you through it. Not so many little, tips and tricks, but just so that way we could flow through it together. So push play on the next video and get to do it with me real